oh Miriam, why did you stop modeling? You are a very nice model, you are doing good. I was scammed 100,000 in cash. I was scammed a trip to Nigeria and Philippines. I was used and exploited to get donations from people, from everybody that could help. And then after giving my director these donations, the same guy used the same money to go and impregnate a fellow innocent model na akampatia VIP treatment ya pregnancy. Mimi niko hapa nimesoa usiku na mchana na kutafuta donations because I know I'm going to Philippines and Nigeria. Alafu this other thing comes and cuts in between. And yeah, before you know it, that's how hakuna trip ya Nigeria, hakuna trip ya Philippines. So today I'm going to give you a full story time on the dark side of modeling and why I stopped modeling, so that you guys can stop asking me why I stopped modeling and such kind of questions. My dream to be a big model was shattered and completely destroyed by one Mr. Jerome Okwechuku, and I want all models to come here because okay, sijakasirika. Acha niache kuongea hivi. Anyway, story time. In 2020, nilikuwa na dream ya kukuwa a very big model, and I really wanted to join an agency that could help me grow in the modeling industry. So, while I was looking for somewhere to belong, I found this Little Miss Art Kenya agency. Of course, I had been referred by one or two friends, and yeah, so nikasema nini? I joined this Little Miss Art Kenya agency because by then, it was an agency that ilikuwa imeanza kudo very good, and unajua, like, they were promising, they were really promising, like, walikuwa wanaka watu wako na akili tu wanajielewa. So I joined Little Miss Art Kenya in 2020 around April, May, somewhere there. And this agency, the norm or the culture of this agency, you compete for Little Miss Art Kenya, and the competition normally happens in December. I don't know if they changed. I'm talking about my experience in 2020 and 2021. Strictly 2020 and 2021. Don't tell me about 2024, 2023. I'm talking about the years that normally modeling nini yao ilikuwa inafanyikanga December. Like the competition, the Little Miss Art Kenya competition used to happen in December, but they used to recruit models in April, May, so that you can have like a whole nusu ya mwaka kujipanga. So the things that this modeling agency wabedhi walikuwa na recruit mapema ndo kujipange, one is because they used to walikuwa na tumia things like projects to get your marks, things like voting to get your marks, and also to kujua to rank you, you know. So there used to be a lot of voting, online voting. Sayotani, please guys vote for me to be the next Little Miss Art Kenya. Please guys vote for me to be the next Little Miss Art Kenya. And I started with them. I began with them. So hizo voting zote, from the first voting at Little Miss Art Kenya, nilikuwa na shinda. Actually, we are talking with facts. I don't have the evidence right now because in story ya 2020, 2021, but I've said nitieni models wote hapa. So all Little Miss Art Kenya models that were scammed, that were muli fall into that trap, please come here, confirm I'm not lying. So every voting that used to happen, nilikuwa nakuwa number 1 actually. That Little Miss Art Kenya Kitui County, I was Little Miss Art Kenya Kitui County. Sijui Little Miss Art Kenya Eastern Region, I was little good. It's only voting like Kitui County, Eastern Region, then now the national competition. Hiyo mwaka, before December ifike, you're supposed to do projects that involve you getting money, you getting donations, you getting, unajua, hizi projects za modeling zinakwanga things to do with feeding street kids, maybe these pads drives, feeding people from children's home and stuff like that. And don't get it twisted, I have never had a problem in doing that. I still did it even when I was not a model. But now the problem is Jerome was using me to get these donations for his own gain. That is the problem. So tumeanza May, tunafaa kumodel December. So mi na Jerome tulielewananga. Why? Because he knows that he can use me to get these donations. And in 2020, 2021, because especially in 2020, hiyo ndo time nilikuwa nimeanza modeling journey yangu, so I was a little bit influential, and I'll put in quotes, a little bit influential, to mean if I came like hiyo time nikikujanga and I tell you guys vote for me, anyone that knew me since then knows I'm not lying. Nikikuta niwaambia ati you guys vote for me please, you guys give me your donations in terms of money, in terms of sijui nini, you guys used to give me these things. Na hivyo ndio by the time December inafika, I had the highest marks kwa sababu I've been doing these projects, I've been, you know, such kind of stuff, and I won. Now venye nilishinda, your Little Miss Earth Kenya, this Little Miss Earth Kenya, they comes with a lot of titles. Another red flag. Aki mkiona pageants inakupatia 10 titles and you just won one. Please run, or rather, I don't know, do your findings. So mimi nimeshinda Little Miss Earth Kenya, amenipatia title ya Miss Teen Tourism Kenya, amenipatia title ya Miss Eloquent Kenya. I'm getting to the Miss Eloquent story because it is also long. Miss Eloquent Kenya amenipatia was it Miss Global? I don't know. The titles were just so many. There was just so many. And by that time I was so happy, like nilikuwa najonanga, hey, wewe mimi ni superstar, niko na hizi masashes zote, like I have all these titles, I have all this, you know. The contract that the thing that ukishinda in 2020, ukishinda, there were specific things that you were supposed to get, you the model that has won. One of them was either you want 100,000 or you want to do 60-40% of your nitangwaje akushike mkono. I was supposed to go to Philippines. Tulikuwa tunajua already mtu akishinda anafaa kwenda Philippines. Na naambia hizi marks zilikuwa zinamakiwa according to your projects, the voting you've been getting, and now sasa kwa ground ilikuwa 30% marks. Na bado kwa ground nilikuwa, I'm telling you, I was a superstar. Mimi nilikuwa model mnoma. Yeah. So there was either you win 100,000 in cash, either you win 60-40% support. Theirs is 60%, yours is 40%. So if I'm going to Philippines today and the budget is 3 million, 60% of 3 million is what Jerome is gonna pay for me, and 40% of 3 million is what I'm going to get for myself to support myself. And that was the contract. Sasa mimi nikajua, mimi sinataka kwenda Philippines, sinataka kwenda Nigeria. Who doesn't want to go to these places? Mimi nitatia bidii ningangane nipate my 40%. Okay? Ningangane nipate my 40% because who doesn't want to go to Philippines? Who doesn't want to go to Nigeria? By then I'm just 21 years old. I'm so young. I have a dream. Like niko na dream ya nilikuwa na dream by then. Nilikuwa na dream ya kuwa model mnoma sana. Nilikuwa na dream like yeah. So mimi nikaingia kwa ground, nikaanza kutafuta hizi pesa, nikaanza kufanya hizi michango. Jerome, the national director of Little Miss Earth Kenya, alikuwa anajua venye anaweza niweza kunitumia mimi kuenda kupata hizi donations. Why? Because he knew first of all, should I involve my mother in this? No. But the thing is, alikuwa anajua it was so much easy for me to get the donations from the government, especially the Kitui government, because somehow my mother is or was involved. So nikienda kwa hizi ofisi niseme aki nichangeni, I need like 10 gunias of pads, I need like 100,000 in cash, I need like, you know, all those kind of things. These people used to give me because nitaenda kwa hizi ofisi niseme nani mamangu amenituma. And you guys, I am going to these places. I am every day nachomeka najua. Natokanga Nairobi, naenda project kama place kama natokanga Nairobi na project place kama Kitui. So, when I'm going to Kitui, I can go niende like I'm on a mission to collect something like 200,000 from these offices, and also a mission to get like my pads, my blah blah blah, easy vitu, just so tukikuwa na hizi projects za kwenda kufeed blah blah blah, I can have something to offer. And Jerome used to use me juu anajua mimi nitapata hizo donations. Hey, I've been collecting donations. I take them directly to who? To Jerome. So even the money that I get, I have siekangi do yote. Nikipata do naendanga na pay Jerome. Even when my friends, family, anyone contributes, I go to give my national director. Why? Because he's the one who is planning mimi niende Philippines, yeye ndo ananipangia niende Nigeria, and he knows best. So he'll rather have the money, kwa sababu at this point kuna my registration, kuna sijui pesa nini, and it is only right and wise for him to be with the money. Little did I know. Little did I know. Hi, so the first scam that I didn't realize I was being scammed, I thought that we were on the same page, was the Philippines story. Hiyo story ya kwenda Philippines ili happen 2021. Remember this modeling na ni sasa hizi kelele ni za nini? Remember he, oh my god. Remember he modeling in happeningi December. So we modeled in 2020 December. Hii story ya Philippines ilifaa kwa 2021. And remember 2021 kulikuwa na corona, exactly. So the first scam that I didn't realize it was a scam, it was Jerome telling me now that kuna corona in 2021, you can't go to Philippines because corona restrictions, blah 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 blah. It made sense at that particular time. It made sense, so it was okay. Like yeah, kama hizi vitu zina happen na you know, see basi we look for another pageant. Remember, he has given me a lot of titles, so there are a lot of international pageants that you should go. So the Philippine story ikaisha kwa sababu me and him were on the same page. Enyewe nilikubali that sitaki kwenda Philippines, and I only accepted because nawambia it was corona time and it made sense ye kuniambia hatuwezi enda saa hii. Like sina hata shida na hiyo ya Philippines. The Nigeria thing is where the story like Jerome. Haya, tukakuja sasa Miss Eloquent Kenya. Miss Eloquent Kenya. Now wasesi wadanganyi. Go and search Little Miss South Kenya on your Instagrams. Look for these things. Now how Miss Eloquent Kenya started, there was a Instagram page ya pageant yenye inaitwa Miss Eloquent Africa. And the mother of this pageant was from Nigeria. Or rather, ilikuwa imebebwa na watu wa Nigeria. So they wanted delegates from every country to represent their countries in the same Miss Eloquent Africa. And definitely, Little Miss South Kenya was one pageant that was doing really good at that particular time. So Jerome is the one that was approached by these people. Sijui wanatumianga criteria gani kuchagua nani ataenda, or wanatumianga criteria gani kuchagua ni pageant gani wanaweza taka kuwork nayo. The thing is, Jerome ni yeye aliangukia hiyo pageant. And remember, the Philippine thing imekataa kuwork. So meaning ataniambia aje, you know what? You're going to take over Miss Eloquent Kenya and you're now going to Nigeria, because kama Philippines imekata, Nigeria utaenda nikakuwa happy like yeah, at least I'm going somewhere. I know it's still Africa, but yeah, the thing is natoka Kenya, hata pale TZ nikifika. Hey. Yeah, the thing is natoka Kenya, so I'm so excited like yeah, finally there's something for me. Nikarudi tena kwa michango. Kumbukeni zile michango nimekuwa nikimtolea za Philippines bado ako nazo. It might be not a lot of money, but bado ako nayo. Hizo michango ako nazo. I've been doing projects in the name of bado kuna max za hours wa Philippines. Now these things have stopped. I've been doing these projects, but it's okay because at least a project nilikuwa naona mali nenda. Hata kama alikuwa ananiosha vitu zingine hapo, at least nilikuwa naona hii inaenda yenyewe. Honestly, inaenda kwa street kids, inaenda kwa children's home, inaenda kwa the less fortunate and stuff like that. Sasa hiyo donation ya Philippines hivyo ndo tukatiza chini, hivyo ndo ikaisha. But yeye mwenyewe akasema we will carry forward to the Nigeria stuff. Unajua, remember I've never been given that 100,000 because mimi I chose, I don't want the 100k. You are either to get the 100k or uende maju. Of course I had a dream to be a big model. Mimi sikuwa hapa kutafuta 100k. Miss Eloquent Kenya, kulikuwa na voting. First of all, the voting was money, and thank you so much everyone who supported me. Actually, enyewe 2021 ilikuwa influential, or I don't know. Modeling ilikuwa imenikubali because I remember that time the modeling was ilikuwa do. And remember we are African countries, and for some reason nilikuwa bado hizo number 1. Actually I was people's choice. Yeah, nilikuwa people's choice. So you can imagine Wakenya wamenitolea pesa zao. Yes, one vote is 10 shillings, but you can imagine Wakenya wamenitolea pesa zao. Wakenya wamekuwa kinivotia, Wakenya wamekuwa kinisupport because they know I'm going to Nigeria to represent Miss Eloquent Kenya in Nigeria. And I don't understand why we were two delegates at the same time in Kenya. But the thing is, we were supposed to go to Nigeria. Hizo masashata ziko pale nimekutaka nitawatolea, but in hiyo time. Haya, voting ya Miss Nigeria ika happen and stuff like that. And we started preparing ourselves. And every pageant, yes, tulikuwa tumeanza kujipanganga, but hii Nigeria sasa ilikuwa it looked too good. Like ilikuwa inakaa ya sasa enyewe hii ni ukweli, hii inakuanga ukweli, like hii inakuanga ukweli. There might have been some red flags zenye nilikuwa naona singefaa kuignore at that particular time, but I ignore them because again, he's my director. He wishes me all the best. My director haezi kuwa ananitakia mabaya. Miss Eloquent, imagine you people have voted for me. You people have made me people's choice. You people mmekuwa mkingangana daily, mkinipatia pesa zenu, mnichangie mimi niende Nigeria. I even had groups zenye people were just there to support me, kuchanga pesa zao, blah 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 and stuff like that. Remember, I'm telling you guys, every money you give me, I give Jerome. Matters fact, at this point, namba yenye imeandikwa kwa hizo WhatsApp group ya kutumanga pesa. Nini? Ya kutumanga pesa ni namba ya Jerome. Okay? Tukavote. And remember, at one particular point, I'm telling you, easy voting is a do. But e-voting inafaa happen online. But for some reason, I don't know why Jerome tricked me. At that particular time, it was not a red flag. But when I think about it right now, I feel like he was lying. Voting ni online, but mi na yeye tunapeleka pesa bank. And sometimes, because later on, mtakuja find out that even this pageant was also a scam. I don't know if it was a scam, but okay, I'm getting there. So, you people, tunafaa kuvote kwa website online. Why are we going to the bank to take the money? Mbele tunapeleka bank, tunaenda bank kuwekea hawa sedo, hawa Nigeria pesa. So sometimes I always think like, actually, I have forgotten to say that Jerome, Mr. Jerome Okuchuku, he's supposed to be a Nigerian. Or rather, I thought he was a Nigerian. Kumbe umse ni Mluya kutoka Busia. Wafula. Si minyu. Yeah, but pia kuna kwanga na hiyo part he's Nigerian. Honestly, I don't know. The thing is, mi najua bado ni Mjaka, not Mjaka, Mluya. Wajaka ni nini? Mi najua yeye ni Mluya as much as yeye ni Mnaija. So me, I don't know how it works. I don't know. So I'm saying the Nigerian part yenyewe inaweza kwa ni kweli walikuwa wanajuana na hiyo pageant, wakaambiana acha tukainika tunatumiana pesa, tugawane nusu hii pesa tukule. Because I believe there was no voting that voting ni kwa website. Mbona tunaenda kununua pesa kwa bank na voting ni kwa website? Okay, that aside, voting may happen. I've already become People's Choice, Miss Eloquent Africa People's Choice, and now I'm ready to go to Nigeria. We have been training. Remember, we have been training. Kama ni ma photo shoot naenda, but then this deal was just too good. Like, red flags hazikuwa mingi sana. Kama ni ma photo shoot naenda, nimwambie muende mstock Little Miss South Kenya. Nilikuwa nimechapa hiyo time, but you see the concentration. Go and kama ni modeling naenda, kama ni trainings naenda, kama ni ma photo shoots naenda, kama as in kila kitu kujipanga. Remember, tuna trainianga Bedhie Memorial Park. I don't know if you guys know Memorial Park. Kuingia Memorial Park inakuanga 30 bob. I don't know if it changed, but in 2021 ilikuanga 30 bob kuingia hapo. So I am there Monday to Saturday, 6 days a week. I'm a student. By that time niko second year. Mimi ni mwanafunzi. 6 days a week. 30 times 6 ni 150. Sijaeka fare, sijakula, sijakunywa maji. But yes, I used to give myself that sacrifice of going every day, because now Shona ilikuwa na dream. I had a dream. A girl had a dream. We've been training in Memorial Park. And this is where the tea is at. Hey! So mimi nilikuwa na train na model mwingine, Miss Superstar Kenya. That girl is called Maureen, and Aki Kemuma alikuwa Miss nini? Vivian Kemuma. I don't know she was Miss what, but we used to train together pale Memorial Park. Kila mtu anaenda country yake. One day we are just training 3 people wenye wamebeba magazeti. Aki anani tuliosha moja safi. Hata before niwaambie story nikifikiria na niko like, oh Jesus, we should have seen the red flags. One time we are just training, tuko hapo tuko watatu. Of course kila mtu anaenda country yake. We are so excited. Kwanza Kemuma na Maureen wanafaa kwenda I think next week. Hata mimi nilikuwa nafaa kwenda the other month. Wili wanafaa kwenda next week. Watu watatu wakakuja place tulikuwa tunatrainianga. Aki hao watu wakakuja wakatuambia, you guys, we have been seeing you here every time we come for meetings, and as we work with the government, and we are sijui kina nani, and kwanza who was the president in 2021? So this guy told us so we have been seeing you modeling. You guys are you guys look so presentable and stuff like that. And there's this opportunity that Ruto is supposed to go to, oh my God, please Vivian and Maureen, can you remind me where we were supposed to go? Is it Thailand? I don't know. It was just a very beautiful country. Haya, Ruto and there's this country that story vizuri, but there's this country that there was something to do with maize flour, models wa maize flour. Mwende mka introduce maize flour yetu ya Kenya to this specific country, and we be the brand ambassadors of this maize flour kwa your country. So these 3 people came and told us they were looking for actually 3 models. Na wameshanga sana, ni kama Mungu amewaongelesha juu wametupata tuko watatu, even though other days when they come for the wakikujanga hapa meetings wanatupatanga models kadhaa, because we used to train like sana, whether hata kama umeshinda ama uli lose, every model used to come for these trainings by the way. Na wakatuambia this is an opportunity. You guys can go to Thailand. I'm not sure if it's Thailand. I'm just using Thailand because that is the first country that came to my mind. I honestly don't remember if it's Thailand. Apo sitawadanganya. But yeah, let's say Thailand for now until Vivian and Maureen come and tell us where we were supposed to go. But the thing is, we were supposed to go to a very prominent, big, nice destinations country. Yenye ukienda hapo hata wewe sasa hata achana na Nigeria sasa. We. So we were supposed to go to this country. We go model for maize flour in that country, and then we bring maize flour to these people. Like nika hizi jobs za marketing. So, na mimi kwa hizi makazi za marketing na kwanga pia mnaoma sana. Kama sasa hivi mnaona nimevaa shati ya Tommy na naweza waambia mwende mnunue Korean skincare products. Yes, you will glow. We are supposed to go to this country, and we are supposed to go and unajua Kenya nimewaelezea. Jerome ni anaelezwa hii kitu. Sisi tuko models. Remember, we are so innocent. We are still young. We don't know what is right, what is wrong. Unajua, hey, Jerome akakuja akatuambia. Of course, when these people are talking, we are all of us there. But Jerome akatuta kando akatuambia, "Nyi mnaona aje? Kimuma na Maureen, mnaona aje? Mnafaa kuenda hizi countries zenu mbili next week but one." Kumbe Jerome hata manguo hazijaanza kushona za models. No wonder he knows what he's doing. Nyi mnaona aje? Do you want nyi mnaona aje? Jerome akatuliza, this opportunity ya Thailand mnaenda kulipwa. You guys are just going to showcase yourself. You're going to model. Not model. You're just going to be the face of this maize flour. Inaita maize flour. You're just going to be the face, alafu mnalipwa. Guys, we are supposed to go to a modeling event yenye ni competition. Yenye sijui kama nitashinda. Yenye unajua Jerome anakuja na opportunity nyingine na besides that we definitely want to go. But besides that, I'm telling you, Jerome used to give us many titles. So amesha kuashua hata ukikosa hii si wacha nitakupeleka hii nyingine. Sio kama mnaniget. So you have told me, you have convinced me, hai nyinyi mnaona aje hii idea. Huyu msee anasema anataka kutupeleka hii country na wanaenda kutulipa hii pesa wanaenda kutulipa ndio pesa wewe kwanza unataka ndio uende somewhere else to compete. You're going to compete and you don't know if you're going to win. And I will always give you another title like naye akianani Jero bwana ni mkono hiyo page yake kuna kwanga na miss what titles nazo ni mingi. Hata kunaweza kuwa na miss mchanga kwa hiyo page yake. Like the pageants are so many, like pageants, the titles ni mingi sana. Jerome somehow convinced us, yes, why don't you guys just leave this project ya kuenda Maju next week. Remember, we have been going for trainings. Na mimi na washo, Kemuma na Vivian wanafaa kuenda in the next 1 week. Mimi yes, naweza kuwa nafaa kungoja 1 month or 2 months less. But at least these 2 people wanafaa kuenda next week. Ametuconvince akatuambia, let's go with these 3 men to this specific country since Ruto anafaa kuenda na models. Na mnasikia naambia time Jerome alikuwa mnoma sana. Wewe ukisikia opportunity kama hiyo, at that time you are being told you'll be paid food and accommodation and the flight, everything is catered for. Yours is just to go to represent our country and then you guys will be paid and you'll come back and then hiyo pesa tutatumia sasa kwenda hapa jinsi zenye tunataka kwenda. Do you get me guys? Do you get me? So that deal was yeah. Nani ataka kwenda kwa experience Bali? Who doesn't want to go and experience Thailand, sijui wapi. Of course everyone wants to experience. Sisi tukasema aje? Of course so we are in. Kumbe these people later on, hao pia ni wenzake wa Jerome. Starting with the eloquent person, huyo ni mwenzake. Philippine people, hao ni wenzake. Tena hao watu watatu wa Ruto, hao bado ni wenzake. And us atujui, like si tunadhania he has the best interest of us in his heart. So, and I'm telling you, this deal was too good because these people even immediately asked for passports. But mimi nilikuwa nafaa kwenda immediately. And actually, I think that time hata passport yangu iko imetoka. So, amechukua passport ya Kemuma na amechukua passport ya Vivian. Na hadi tumeenda kupigwa hizi passport photos, guys. Si mnaona hadi hapo mnaona hiyo deal inakaa poa sana, like, oh yeah, it's finally happening. Finally, ile 100k yangu sikupata, I'm gonna get it. At least I was patient enough. Good things take time. Tumeenda tumepigisha hizo ma passport photos. Sijui anapeleka wapi. Hata sijui fingerprints bedhe pia alikuwa anachukua apeleka wapi. I don't know because these people walikuja kama wamejipanga. Asa wanabebanga ma laptops na gazeti kando. Vitu kama hizo. Walikuwa wamejipanga vizuri sana. And Maureen, you guys mlirudishionga passport zenu? I don't know. So wakachukua passport ya Maureen na ya Vivian. wakaenda wakatupigisha ma passport photos. Na these people for real they were making calls, like they were making calls. Se watatu, the three wise men from Ruto, they were making calls. Unasikia tu, yes sir, I am with them. Yes, a call from State House, a call from where, a call from where, a call from the parliament, a call from, yeah, I'm with them. We are discussing, we are finalizing, we are doing this, we are Hata kama ni nyinyi wase, I'm just a 21-year-old girl from University of Embu who is so innocent, who really wants just the best for her life. Na mnasikia calls kama hizi. Your national director is there backing up and supporting. Would you guys think that there was a scam or anything? Kumbe tunaenda kuosha muosho mmoja msafi. Hii kitu imekuja 1 week to pageant yake Muma na Maureen. It is a way to distract them from stopping going to these countries that they're supposed to go. Ndio tudanganya tunaenda huku, alafu hii ingine wakuje waseme wametuosha, lakini Jerome anajua whatever the fuck is going on. By the time Maureen and Nanio Kemuma was supposed to go, sio wiki imepita, ama sio wiki imepita, mali mtime mlikuwa mnafaa kwenda. Sasa sio pageant tuliagree tuachane, si Jerome alisema tuachane, atatafutia pageant nyingine. Si tunafaa kwenda Thailand, si tunafaa kwenda make money, ama oh my god, even my head is aching. I'm remembering this story, no mwana kichwa. Jerome, hiyo wiki ikapita. That is how Maureen and Kemuma didn't go to wherever they were supposed to go. Number cover by the, have you subscribed? Have you subscribed, or you're just here listening at me ranting, talking about the dark side of modeling, and you've not subscribed? Abu siku hivyo. Subscribe please, subscribe and go watch my other stories. Like stories ni mingi sana. Mwende mkani watch. Huwezi maliza kuwatch stories times zangu. Anyway, si hivyo ndio hiyo wiki imepita, like sasa hawajaenda. And after sasa kina Kemuma hawajaenda. Tell me why, like 3 weeks into it, after hawajaenda 3 weeks into it, ndo Jerome anakuja anatuambia, guys, imagine tumeskamiwa. Wale wasio walikuwa scammers. Hawakuwa scammers, walikuwa scammers wenzako. Wale wasio walikuwa scammers, wametuosha, wamesijifanya nini? Guys, what are we going to do? I'm so sorry Kemuma, I'm so sorry Maureen. What you're going to do? Nenda kuwatafutia pageant nyingine, and you guys are going to participate in another pageant. You guys are going to participate in another pageant. You're going to leave this pageant alone. Remember, there was a Miss Africa Eloquent pageant that was supposed to happen. By the time these guys walikuwa wamekuja kutu approach. 3 weeks into it, akina Kemuma hawajaenda, but there is me mwenye nimekuwa nikichomeka na jua, mwenye nimekuwa nikishinda Kitui, maofisi za hadi huku Nairobi nikiget donations. Actually, mimi personally, I really worked hard. Mimi like, unaona dio 60% alikuwa anasema hata nilipia, nilikuwa work hard, nilete hadi like by that time I'd even brought like almost all the money. Yes, si pesa yangu, but ni bidii yangu. Ni mimi nimeenda kwa hizo ofisi kuomba msaada. Ni mimi nimekuwa nikiambia watu who I am and why I need their donations. So, and this money, all of it goes to who? Jerome. Remember, kuna pesa alitumia huyo msee in the name of voting. Na voting na washoni ya website. Now by the actually is not nikifikiria hivyo na shanga. Did I really win, or was it also a scam? Anyway, that pageant was a scam because the people that won, okay, mnaweza enda mstock, Miss Eloquent Africa. The people that won kwa hiyo pageant, enyewe walikuja wakasema walishinda, hawakupata. Yenyewe pageant ili happen, like, but it's all grand prizes and stuff like that, they hazikuwa. So maybe mwenye alishinda hapo ni mwenye alikuwa ameenda for exposure. Si nyinyi mnaambianga watu ati kuja ufanye for exposure. Shame on you. Ukuje ufanye kuwa Miss World for exposure, kuwa Mr. World for exposure, kuwa Mr. in this modeling industry. Kama hujui kujitetea utateseka sana in the name of exposure. Wanakupatia title na wakupatia pesa yako sababu you can't speak up for yourself in the name of exposure. Remember, so that pageant was also supposed to happen, na sasa imeanza kuelekea ni kama 1 month ndio ikuje happen. Sasa hii pageant yangu ndio ilifanya niamini enye Jerome is a scammer. Pia hii pageant, every pageant alikuwa anatafuta an excuse. Imagine hii pageant iko August bro, na sasa tuko July ama ni June, na hao wengine hawajaenda. Si at least basi mimi niende, like guy, nimekupa pesa mob sana, like I've given you a lot of money, people have been voting for me, watu wamejitolea sana, like watu wamejitolea. Hey, So you just let one person go or something, because at least we have the money. It's not like we don't have the money. So hii pageant ndio ilitufungua macho sisi sote, ikatufanya tuone Jerome has been scamming us. Jerome is not serious with us. Pageant yangu venye ilifika, I don't even know the reasoning he gave me, but it was something to do in the line of apana hiyo pageant. Oh, I have remembered. Haya, national director wa Miss Eloquent Kenya alikuwa kwa DM yangu, and he was given, alikuwa na sitasema kunikatia, but alikuwa kwa DM yangu. And I'm saying this because I'm telling you, me, I believe that everything was well planned and executed by one Jerome Okwechuku. National director wa Miss Eloquent Kenya alikuwa kwa DM yangu akinikatia. Definitely me, I'm going to a foreign country that enyewe Miss Juan kina nani, si ndio? Na si feel safe you as a national director ukinikatia, ukinitumia ma bullshits kwa DM yangu. So I went and complained to my national director in Kenya. I told him, Jerome, si tunafaa kwenda hii place. Aki miss feel safe kwa sababu si feel safe kwenda peke yangu kwa sababu aki umse ananiambia hivi. Kumbe the plan was just to make me feel insecure that siwezi enda peke yangu, ndio aniambie sina mtu mwingine wa kunipeleka kama sitaki kwenda peke yangu. Unajua, and Jerome convinced me that girlhood is very important, that I shouldn't go. Juu baadaye hakuna mtu alikuwa na rasio. Huyo national director atakuwa anakatia watu baadaye. Huyo wa huko Mr. Eloquent ama ni Miss Eloquent hakuwa anakatia watu. Ni mimi walikuwa wameamua kujifanya ananikatia ndio ni feel insecure, ni feel like siwezi enda kwa hii pageant peke yangu na huyu msee ananikatia. Mimi sijui Kenya atanifanyia huko Nigeria. We all know stories about Nigerian men. I don't know what they're gonna do to me, and you asking me to go alone. Unajua, so mi si feel safe. Si feel safe nikienda kwa competition yenye national director ananikatia. I don't even know if I have the chances to win or not. Enyewe hiyo ni mimi nilimletea, but nilimletea after mse. And remember mse anakukatia umemuoneshanga, no, like umemuoneshanga my DM is a no goes on. Kumbe Jerome ni ametuma ng'ombe huku kuja niambie vitu kama hizo, ndio sasa mimi give up on modeling. Like these people were completely walikuwa wameamua kunimaliza, kunitambariza. So that is what happened. Now after that happened, I felt like now every time he's giving me a new pageant, nenda na collect pesa, nenda na collect vitu, and then these pageants don't happen, and neither my friends hawaendi. So at least kama hata hii pesa haijanisaidia, situpeleke hata mtu mmoja. And I also scammed parents who are youngings, kwa sababu hiyo Little Miss South Kenya, it was from the age of 3 to the age of 30 something. Kulikuwa na Mrs, kulikuwa na Miss, na kulikuwa dina watoi. Jerome has been scamming hata hawa wazazi, and the same storyline anatumia kwangu is the same storyline anatumia kwa wazazi. Ni venye sasa for parents, alikuwa na target parents ma rich kid kidogo kiplani, mwenye ukiwaambia tuma. Actually, I even recruited a lot of friends. I recruited a lot of people to join Little Miss South Kenya, and a lot of people walilipanga hii pesa pia wakiamini watenda maju, and they went nowhere. They absolutely went nowhere. So, wazazi pia alikuwa anawaambia the same thing, atitoeni pesa, we will take you to this country. These things never used to happen. Alikuwa tu anapatia the same excuse. Hii pageant kuna corona, hii pageant ilikuwa kumbe scam, hii pageant, but that money we have used it for donations for street kids, but that money we have used it to go to children's home, but that money we have used it for a patch drive, but that money we have used it for. Unajua, hizo ndio reasoning alikuwa anape kila mtu. Yeah, so that is what happened. I did not go to Nigeria. Nikakasirika kabisa. I was like, no bro, you're playing with my feelings, you're playing with my heart. It's been 2 years of me waiting to go to Philippines, me waiting to go to Nigeria, or me waiting to go to Thailand, and where else was I supposed to go, Jerome? Yeah, mimi nikakasirika. So many hey, guess kijana okay, hata si kijana, ni mzee. Guess mzee pesa yetu amekuwa kitutoka. By the way, sorry, I'm speaking on behalf of a lot of models. Anyone that has gone through Little Miss Earth Kenya will relate to whatever I am talking about today. Okay? So I am speaking on behalf of a lot of models. The same experience that I got, nawaambia kuna watu wengine kadhaa wamepata the same experience. If I'll guess hiyo pesa yetu ametumia kufanya nini? He went and took an innocent model, one of us, mwenye alikuwa anakan easy innocent target, akamweka mimba. Baada ya kumweka mimba, ile pesa yetu tumekuwa tukichanga, Jerome alikuwa anaishi bedsitter Kitengela. Na ni ukweli Jerome alikuwa anaishi bedsitter Kitengela. Jerome alienda akamia 1 bedroom smart sana. Na ile Jerome hata alikuwa na furniture. Bethe alikuwa hustler. Mimi hata sijui alikuwa manager mgani huyu. Alikuwa hustler. Alikuwa, oh my god. Alikuwa hustler. Jerome alienda akaingia 1 bedroom. Na hiyo pesa yenye mimi nimechomeka na Joe siku na mchana kwa mwaka mmoja nikienda kwa maofisi here and there and everywhere getting donations. Guys, do you see my point why I stopped modeling? Do you see it? Jerome, hiyo pesa yote yani mimi nimetia bidii, nimejikakamua kwa udi na uvumba. Jerome ameenda ametiana mimba. An innocent model kama mimi amemtia mimba. Sasa wameamua experience ya mimba ni VIP. Baby, tunaenda kuhama kwa kale kabesira Kitengela. Nenda kukuweka kwa a very spacious, cozy 1 bedroom. We are going to buy all the furniture we need. We are going to buy all the electronics we need. By the way, waliomoka hiyo time, Odem pia aliza kwa hosi noma sana. Odem, sijui kama bado mpaka leo wako pamoja. Honestly, that girl nilikuwa namhurumia because she was just a model like us. Na actually pia Jerome alikuwa anakatianga model. Sijui mbona model alifall into trap yake. I don't know. That's not my story to tell. I'm here to tell you that he scammed me. Yeah, that's why I stopped modeling. Ameenda ametiana mimba. Wameenda kupena VIP treatment, VIP experience ya mimba. Imagine, with my own money, my money and other people's money, ndio unaenda kupena VIP treatment ya mimba. Uko umejipanga ukipena mimba, Jerome. But yeah, so that is why I stopped modeling. Right now I don't think I can go back to runway modeling. I can only do high fashion and commercial modeling, of which hata sijui, I guess that experience ya runway modeling when ilikuwa hivyo, I just completely entirely gave up. But this might maybe be a sign for me to come back to, lakini na hii mdomo wangu venye naongeanga vibaya kuna mtu. Anyway, yeah guys, I'll change. Please call me for this commercial and high fashion modeling gigs. I'll behave. I promise you I'll behave, and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching Tales of Mombe. Till next time, bye, and shame on you, Mr. Jerome Okwechuku. How did I forget to say he had a very smart mouth? That's why he used to scam us. Like, na alikuwa anajitoanga kwa ngori zote. The only reason Jerome managed to scam us and hajawai close your little Miss South Kenya yake ni juu au jitoa kwa ngori au rushi another third person hizo ngori. So yes, amekuosha, but si amesema hiyo pageant sijui nini imehappen, and anytime any person that amejipeleka majuu under Jerome's regime, wejua amejitafutia pesa. Wajua amejitafutia pesa ama ni rich kid parent. Yes, how did I forget? Why am I forgetting to tell you guys he was so sweet with his words? The only reason he managed to scam us is because alikuwa mtamu na maneno jamani. Jerome was so sweet, like Jerome is so sweet, like he has the best words, and I'm telling you he has learned this industry of scamming. He will always be a third party. Si yeye amekuosha, si yeye ni watu wengine. He's so innocent. And that is what he used to do each and every time. No wonder mpaka leo he exists. I don't know if he still does pageantry. Me alini block, I can't find his accounts. I don't know if he still does those things, but the thing is, he's a smart man. He's a smart scammer, honestly. He's a smart scammer.